Hey guys, it's me, the Magic Cape 1, and I'm going to do a review on iLife 11, which is now only for snow leopard. Here's the packaging. As you can see, it has like a watercolor picture of like a camera and a piano, and what I'm covering is a movie clip because it's the color green, and I don't want it against my green screen. But what I'm going to do in this video is show you all 4 apps. Well, there's more than 4 apps, but they've only changed 4 of them, so those are the ones I'm going to show you. And I'm going to show you those in a minute, and I'm going to show all the new options that are available. And also, I want to show you right now a cool feature that is also available in iMovie 09, and I'd like to show it to you right now. And it's called cloning. 2 clones, and they can wear different clothes, and I can put them on my green screen, double layering videos. It's awesome. No, I'm just kidding, but these are my friends. They're twins. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. So now let's go to the apps. Now, on my dock, you can see that right here's iPhoto, iMovie, GarageBand, and iWeb. There's also iDVD, but that has not changed since iLife 06, I believe. So let's first start with iPhoto. Notice that these are all little square icons instead of what they usually look like. These are not the new icons for iLife 11. These are custom icons that I got, which are part of the Flurry pack of icons, which I put into Candy Bar. So those are not the official icons. The official icons are the same as in iLife 2009. So, in iPhoto, then, from iLife 09, faces and photos, events, now there's places. Places finds where your photos are and finds where they were taken, in the location they were taken. I don't think this would work with a normal camera, but it works with the iPhone 4. For example, if you take a picture from the iPhone 4 in, for example, Brazil, as you can see down there. If you take a picture in Brazil, the GPS in the iPhone will note that the picture was taken in Brazil. So when you import it onto iPhoto, it will come up with a little pin that shows that the photo was taken in Brazil. That's a new feature. Next new feature, as you can see, is Smart Album, which I don't know too much about, but there's also full screen. Full screen is the biggest thing that they added here, and now they have like this black bar here that allows you to switch between events, faces, places, albums, and projects. And also for slideshows, I cannot find it here, but file, I think you can make a slideshow of your pictures, and they've added new kinds of slideshows such as a snow slideshow. And let me show you on Safari for a second. Go to the Apple website. Well, this is the new MacBook Air, but there's iLife 11. And let's go to iPhoto. And see the full screen mode, Facebook enhancements, I forgot about that, but emailing photos, which I can't really show you because I do not have any photos because I do not use iPhoto. I use mainly iMovie and GarageBand, and I use iWeb for my website. See, you can see the new slideshows, a snow slideshow. Maybe I'll actually play this. Let it load for a second. Here we go. As you can see, they added new animations and special animated backgrounds, and yeah, it just makes it look nice. So that's pretty much what they added into iPhoto, sorry. So now, let's move on to iMovie. iMovie is the second most popular application that is part of iLife. this is what I usually use because, as you know, I make videos online on my YouTube channel. Now the first thing you'll see right here is that I added some special animations, like the red at the bottom. This is actually the news theme, and this theme is part of iMovie 11. There's also another theme called, it's called the sports theme. Yes, the sports theme. If I go to File, Project Theme, go to Sports, and I can select that theme, and it'll automatically change everything to the sports theme. So this is the sports theme. I'll play it in full screen mode. So that is the sports theme, and I'm debating whether to use that theme or this other theme for my new videos. This is the news theme. Here we go. Select that and play it in full screen. Loading. This theme has color red, while the other one focuses on the color blue. This is the news theme, and the other one is the sports theme. So, tell me which one you like better, and I'll decide which one. Or you can say that I should choose neither of them and stay with what I have had previously. So that's one new feature of iMovie. Another new feature, for example, let me hide the dock to get it out of the way. And now, you can see here that this is now more like an official timeline rather than, how should I say it, more like this in iMovie 09, where it's not a real timeline, while this looks more like a real timeline. I actually find this kind of helpful because you can see how far in the video you've gone, like where you're focused. For example, here, sometimes when you're trying to highlight a clip, you accidentally move down a little bit, and then you select like 2 minutes and 26 seconds instead of like 10 seconds. So that's a helpful part. So I like this mode. And now for text mode, with the theme comes special kinds of text. For example, there, lower third 1, lower third 2, lower third 3. You saw them in the news theme here, and there are also ones for the sports theme, which you saw before. Now, there are transitions here, and there are special ones for the news theme and the sports theme. And this isn't even the main thing that they changed in iMovie 11. The biggest thing that they changed here are movie intros. And not this kind of intro, this is a theme. But I mean a movie intro. For example, File, New Project, see Movie Trailers. So, see, you can choose an action, adventure, blockbuster, documentary, holiday, friendship, film noir, epic drama, love story, pets, romantic comedy, sports, spy, supernatural, travel. Yeah. So, these are special movie intros, and I don't think I'm going to use any of them, though if you want me to, I could, but the problem is they're fairly long. They're all roughly a minute long or longer. So that's the problem. I would prefer to keep my intro short, around 20 seconds. This is 18 seconds. And the one that I had in my last video is a 19-second, and the first intro I had was about 16 seconds, and that was not a good intro, because it didn't really describe anything that was going on in the video. So, tell me if you think this is an improvement over my other intro, or if I should stick with my other intro, or use a sports theme instead of this news theme. So that's the deal with iMovie. Now, there is also GarageBand here. The problem is, the special features that have been added to GarageBand 11 I can't really show you because I don't really record from any instruments too much. I'm just using custom loops, so I don't really have any instruments connected right now. I don't think I can connect anytime soon because I don't have the right cables or anything because I've just started to use GarageBand. But it looks similar to 09, right? But now it has this thing called flex time. For example, see these beats here? So imagine if one of these notes was off by a little bit and you wanted to put it on track. So it went, see, for example, here, you can hear the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the problem is, sometimes when people play guitar, they go off beat, and so they've added this thing called flex time, and it automatically aligns the notes. You select the one, so you can click to select this track as the groove track, and the groove track will set all the other tracks aligned to the beat of the groove track. So that is the addition to GarageBand. Otherwise, it's pretty much like GarageBand 09, so I can't really tell the difference, but people who actually connect their guitars or pianos or anything to GarageBand will notice a great difference, and it'll be fabulous for people who do that. And then, finally, there is iWeb. Now, iWeb is, I don't think there are really any changes in iWeb so far, but it still is a very helpful thing for making websites. So here it looks just like iWeb 09, audio, photos, movies, all the widgets. And then here's my website, as you can see. And I forgot to update this all. Actually, for example, because today, let's see. Oh, it is, actually, you know what I mean. So, it's pretty much the same as in 09. So, that's all I have to show you for the applications. So, see you guys next time with an awesome LP. Bye.